Hi everyone, welcome to your latest planning outlook updated on Tuesday the 23rd of June. Now this summary pretty much describes a typical British summer, doesn't it really? There's some hot weather on the way in the days ahead. It'll soon break into thunderstorms, then it'll go back to being fresher with changeable patterns coming in from the Atlantic, and that's the story really as we go onwards into next week. In the short term, we've still got a front that's been loitering across Ireland and Scotland through the early part of this week, and it will gradually be fading as we head onwards into Wednesday daytime, but still some rain around across the west and northwest Highlands with lots of very low cloud early in the day. Things breaking up a bit though as time is going on, maybe just still the odd residual burst of rain to run northwards across the Highlands through the course of Wednesday afternoon. Generally dry, hot and sunny across England and Wales. We're dragging in the air mass from the near continent, so temperatures in the valleys, let's say in the Peak District, are going to be up into the upper 20s. Temperatures on the hills then also very warm and feeling humid, so be aware of dehydration and that very strong June sunshine. The hot weather stays around across England and Wales into Thursday, and the warmth is expanding northwards as well. With that comes the risk of a burst of rain or a local thunderstorm. Greatest risk is across the western side of Scotland. Still some instability left over from that previous front, really, that could just find itself into a burst of rain, so just be aware of that one. A slim chance of something popping up over the hills of West Wales and maybe just northwest England and southwest Scotland, but very isolated here. I think most places are more likely to stay dry and sunny. Things are starting to develop though as we look toward the Bay of Biscay by Thursday evening and night, and instability that's kicking off down there is moving in our direction by Friday. Much uncertainty in the exact progression of the story for Friday daytime, but it's basically a front which will be pushing northwards, and there's some instability running ahead of that with bursts of rain and some thunder that will increasingly break out as the day is going on. So even from early on there may be a burst of rain almost anywhere, but it's a greater risk onwards into the afternoon and evening across much of northern Britain that some torrential bursts of rain and severe thunderstorms do get going. Not everywhere will see these, but that threat is there, and those will come with some very gusty winds all of a sudden and the risk of hail as well. So you may get away with a few hours, particularly across northern Scotland, but the risk is there that things deteriorate into thunderstorms as Friday daytime goes on. As we look across Wales, it might be that once that front passes through, the fresher air is already moving in, so here all that heat and humidity is already on the way out. Into the weekend, and that hot air has very much moved through, and we're back to a fresher Atlantic air mass coming in as a southwesterly. It's a returning polar maritime flow, one that started off life somewhere off Greenland, so it's a cooler pattern that's around, temperatures then much lower than on Friday. With that though comes instability and some showers, maybe some longer periods of rain rattling from west to east. Still some heavy bursts might have a rumble of thunder in there locally, and where this front passes eastwards it might be that just organises showers for a little bit longer into a period of rain. Gusty winds as well. Winds may well be up to gale force on the higher mountains for periods. It's a windy day then across many places. Staying breezy into Sunday with low pressure toward the north, still driving some areas of rain and showers in, chiefly across Scotland. It might be a bit more widespread than this, not absolutely convinced of the final detail of the forecast, but it's a southwesterly pattern. Lowest cloud and most frequent rain across more western regions, some bursts of heavy showers tracking eastwards across the Highlands. Possibly a drier day with just scattered showers for England and Wales, but just keep an eye on your forecasts at this stage. A hint that higher pressure is just starting to nudge back in, but not quite building properly just yet. So the early days of next week looking like this. It's low pressure toward the northwest, a scattering of showers most likely across Scotland on Monday next week, fewer showers further south, a ridge of high pressure across England and Wales. Further Atlantic fronts trying to move in as we go through into Tuesday, so the risk of some rain coming into western Scotland, possibly West Wales and the Lake District too, with lowering cloud as a more humid southwesterly flow returns by this time. And the risk of some of that rain then passing eastwards as we head onwards into Wednesday. A general rule of thumb for the week basically is that toward the west and the northwest rain will be frequent. The further east and south you go, you greater chance of getting at least windows of drier weather. Stay up to date with your local forecast then every day on our website. I'll have the next video online for you on Friday. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.